The Ritual of Silence, a group of 5 friends, James, Sarah, Mark, Lisa, and Emily, decided to rent a secluded cabin in the woods for a weekend getaway. They wanted to escape the noise and stress of their daily lives, but the moment they arrived, the atmosphere felt wrong. The cabin was old, its walls creaking with every gust of wind, and the forest around it seemed eerily silent. No birds, no animals, just the sound of their footsteps crunching on the dry leaves. At first, they brushed it off as their imagination, but soon strange things began happening. James, who had been the most skeptical of the group, reported hearing whispers in the walls at night. Sarah noticed that the windows would fog up, despite there being no heat in the cabin. Lisa found strange symbols carved into the floorboards, hidden beneath a layer of dust. One evening, as they gathered around the fireplace, Mark found an old, tattered journal in the attic. It was filled with cryptic writings, descriptions of rituals, and strange drawings of symbols and figures. The journal belonged to a woman named S. Thomas Ward, a former inhabitant of the cabin who had been rumored to be a witch. The journal detailed his attempts to communicate with spirits, and in the final pages he spoke of a ritual of silence, a ceremony that involved sealing away a dark, ancient spirit within the cabin's walls. But the ritual had gone wrong. Instead of trapping the spirit, Thomas had unleashed it, and the entity had been waiting ever since. The ritual of silence was meant to keep the spirit at bay, but it had turned the house into a prison, feeding off the fear of those who stayed there. As the friends began to unravel the truth, the whispers grew louder, and strange shadows began to move through the cabin. One by one, they began to hear their own names called out in the dark, but when they turned to look, no one was there. The spirit, now awake, was trying to possess them, using the ritual of silence to trap them in an endless nightmare. The friends realized that their only hope of survival was to perform the ritual correctly, but with each failed attempt, the entity grew stronger. As night fell, the cabin seemed to come alive with the screams of the spirits trapped within its walls. To escape, the friends had to face their own fears and find the courage to silence the spirit before it consumed them all.